everybody, this is Professor Kishbaugh. I want to do a live update just to get some information out to some of you who may be. Hey everybody, this is Professor Kishbaugh. I want to do a live update just to get some information out to some of you who may be. So basically what I want to do is give you an opportunity to just go over the types of businesses that we can sign up for. How do you register a business? Here in Florida, you would go to sunbiz.org, sunbiz, sunbiz.org, and that will give you everything you need to know to start your business. You don't even need an attorney, okay? So sole proprietor, you wouldn't even need to register yourself as a sole proprietor. This is the easiest form of business to start. This would just be you and yourself and nobody else. And some of the benefits are, it's easy to start a sole proprietorship. If you're doing a startup business like we were talking about, it's easy to start your own business. You can close it pretty quickly. You have the pride of ownership, okay? Basically, this is for you, and nobody's going to share the profits but you. You're your own boss. You don't pay any special taxes, and there's a lot of flexibility that comes with that. However, the disadvantage of starting your own business and being a sole proprietor without registering yourself as an LLC, which we'll talk about, is you have unlimited liability, which means that you are responsible for everything in the business and are completely 100% liable for whatever happens. So you need to make sure that you're protected. So if you're a sole proprietor and you're doing construction work or you're doing specific licensed work, you can become a licensed sole proprietor. That's not a problem. But basically, you make that move to from sole proprietorship to a partnership when you're ready to start getting investors, when you're ready to start partnering with people who can help your business. And then you'll move to partnerships, okay? So basically a partnership, in my opinion, it should be an equal partnership. If you've got 4 people involved, they should have equal shares. Now, in the state of Florida, minority and small business ownership is a big part of that. So if you have a minority or a female business, veteran business, or minority owned business, you would give that person 51% of the partnership. But for the most part, it should be equal shares. Simply telling someone I've put time into a partnership isn't the same as putting in money, okay? Money, investments, and then you'll move to partnerships. And partnerships are not easy to dissolve. That's probably one of the negative things about a partnership. The positive parts of partnership, you get access to more capital, you get access to management skills, you get access to more people being involved. But that's also a disadvantage because what happens when people are involved and there are disagreements, that's when you have to dissolve a partnership. It will require legal representation. So you'll have to go through that. When you're ready, then you can move on to corporation. The corporations, this is when you're ready to start getting shareholders and sharing equity. And it's really important that if you're ready for a corporation, that you do everything correctly. You might want to hire an attorney to help you set up the corporation. You're going to pay more in taxes, but the benefit of being a corporation is now you can start receiving investments and start giving equity for those investments. And there's 2 different types of corporations. One type of corporation that will run through your personal taxes and does not have shareholders at that point. And then you've got another one that does have shareholders. And that's when you're ready to branch out. That's when you're ready to start asking people for an investment. Okay? So just quickly reviewing, a sole proprietor, you're on your own, you keep your own money, you make your own rules, but you're also 100% liable for anything that happens. If you are sued, you could lose your house. You could lose any personal assets that you've put up that are a part of your sole proprietorship. If you move to an LLC, you're a little bit more protected. That gives you the opportunity then to put your business, to give your business a name and to put their sole responsibility in the business's name. So if you're sued, the business is sued and not you. Okay? Then when you're ready to start getting more investors and getting more people involved and on board, then you can move to a partnership. And again, it should be a somewhat equal partnership. If you have people that are on board that are not participating financially, then it's not going to be an equal partnership. Okay. And then you could have issues that arise. And most always, to dissolve a partnership, you will need an attorney. Okay. Corporations, then, when you're ready now to move even forward, you're ready for investors. You need a large amount of money and you need large capital. You need access to capital, large amounts of cash. That's when you can move to corporation status and start giving away shares for investment. Corporations, you've got the C Corp and the S Corp, one where that whole has shareholders, one that's not quite ready for shareholders. And you can be a corporation and operate a franchise. And many of our franchises are operated like that. There is a corporation that oversees the whole business, okay? And then it's a part of that, okay? All right. So what I want to do is I'm going to give you guys an assignment. I'll put it in a discussion box, and I'd like you to just tell me 3 ways that you can finance your business. Let's assume that you've got a partnership or a corporation. What are some ways that you can fund that business? Okay. And I'll put that in the discussion forum for you. So thank you very much.